The next pose is the plank into the downward dog. For this setup, you want a chair up against the wall. And it's very important to protect your wrists and your shoulders. I'm going to start by stepping up to the chair. I'm going to bend my knees and I'm going to hold on to the seat of the chair, which is firmly up against the wall. I'm going to bring my legs slowly back. I make sure that my shoulders are not right over my wrists, but a little bit away so that I don't have too much pressure into the wrists. My whole body is one strong, long line from my heels to the top of my head. I pull in my belly button and I straighten my knees in this pose, the plank pose. I breathe. And now I'm going to slowly move into the downward dog. I bend my knees first. And I shift my weight back to my legs or towards my legs. I put my head between my arms and I flatten my whole entire spine so that we don't have a rounded back when we do this exercise. Then very gently, I start to stretch out my legs, but I make sure my back does not move. It is straight through the whole pose. And then slowly, I try to lower my heels down towards the mat. I breathe. This opens up my shoulders. This gives a little traction to my spine. And I breathe as deep as I can. And then I slowly come back into the plank. Make sure my body is nice and straight. My eyes are at the top of the back of the chair. My belly is tucked in. My knees are straight. And then I slowly walk my feet in. And then I stand up nice and slowly. If the plank and downward dog is not available to you, you can also do it using the wall. Look at this. Place your hands on the wall. Walk your feet back. The hands are approximately at your shoulder height. Hold your belly in, supporting your lower back. Straighten your knees and just make your spine nice and long and your body light as you are strengthening your core and shoulders in the plank. Now to move into the downward dog, bend your knees and bring your head between your arms and stretch your back long, and your buttocks bone should be facing the opposite wall. Try to straighten out your knees and lower your heels. Hold as you breathe. And then move slowly back into the plank. So you're one long line from your heels to your hair. And then step it in towards the wall. And relax. The child's pose is a way to stretch out your back, and it's a restorative pose, meaning you want to relax into it. I'm also going to show a variance of it. You're going to place your knees a little bit apart. You're going to walk your upper body down to the mat. You're going to sit back on your heels, and you're going to place your forehead down on the mat. And then you're going to stretch out your arms and just relax and breathe as deeply as you can. If hip flexion or knee flexion does not allow you to do this, you can also do the puppy pose, where you place your head in your hands and you stick your hips up towards the sky and just relax into the puppy pose. Stay here for a little bit in the child's pose or the puppy pose, relaxing your body and breathing. And to come out of the pose, just push yourself back up into a seated position. The stretch we're about to do requires a wall, so pull your mat up to the wall. We're going to stretch deep muscles in our buttocks and our hips. Lay on your back and place your feet up on the wall. Spending a little time every day with our feet up on the wall is great for circulation. It's good for our intestinal organs. But most of all, it's very relaxing for the brain. Some say that the brain does not recognize fright, flight, or freeze in this position. So we can also call it the insomnia pose. And it's a good thing to do right before bedtime to calm the brain. Next, go ahead and place your left leg on your right thigh. So now I look like the number 4 with my legs. Then I take my right leg and I slide it down the wall until I feel a stretch in my left buttocks. Relax when you feel a stretch. If you're not feeling a stretch, you can either move closer to the wall, or if it's too much of a stretch, you can move away from the wall. What you want to make sure of is that your hips are on the mat through this whole stretch. You can also increase the stretch by lifting the heel off the wall and sliding it down a little bit more. It's important to breathe when you stretch. Calm the brain. And just noticing your breath helps to calm the brain. Slowly come out of the stretch by bringing the leg back up on the wall, placing the left leg up as well, and take a few moments again in this nice relaxing pose. Place your right leg on your left thigh. You look like the number 4 again. Slide the heel down the wall. And this is also another pose where you might feel a difference between the left and the right. Hold the stretch. Breathe. You can experiment by pulling the heel away from the wall. And then come slowly back up with the left leg. Place the right foot back up on the wall. And then to come out of the pose, you bend your knees, roll to your side, and then come back up to a seated position.